This is a classic, not even just a Manilow classic. It is just a music classic. If you know music, odds are you know this song in some setting. This is Memory, written by Andrew Lloyd Webber, T.S. Eliot, and Trevor Nunn. It was originally written for the musical Cats, and this is actually the highest charting version of this song ever. Was Manilow's version that he put on this album. Him and Barbra Streisand had a hit with it. The old bit he used to tell in concert was there must be a correlation between the success of this song and the size of one's nose. So that's a funny bit he used to do with this song. But this is one of the first obvious examples in the Manilow catalog of him blatantly tapping into his musical theater roots. Actually doing a song from a musical and having a hit with it. This is the first time that he's really kind of explored that. And then later on down the road when he did the Showstoppers album, all of these songs from different shows, it was really easy for him to put Memory in that show because it was already from a Broadway show and he had a hit with it.
You know, my mom told me of a very distinct memory. Pun intended, because she was listening to her radio and without warning, she suddenly heard, and she knew by the way the piano was being played, I think I'm about to hear a Barry Manilow song. And of course you hear Midnight. She's like, yes, it's the new Manilow single.
Wow.
I think this is actually just one of the most well-produced Manilow singles of all time, because we've talked about this, what's the quintessential Barry Manilow production. I think this could be close to it, how it crescendos so gradually into the most explosive ending possible, and that's what you get from this particular recording, Memory. Just every single change, every single twist and turn. And I should mention Vinny Colaiuta plays the drums on this one, because this was a big one to really get the big guns in. He was one of the biggest and most notable LA session players. Artie Butler's arrangement is absolutely amazing on this. The way the strings and the horns are orchestrated, this may be one of my favorite Artie Butler arrangements. And so, I mean, I love this. But here's what I want to talk about when it comes to Memory. I think Manilow made a really special change to this particular song. What Manilow decided to do was to re-render this into something that he would sing, and probably the most drastic change that he's made compared to the original was the addition of the final chorus. Because for those who know this song and know how it comes into the musical Cats, it ends before where Manilow decides to repeat the chorus again. He changed the song into a love song, I think. At least this is my personal interpretation, that I think he rendered this into a love song about heartbreak, reminiscing and a memory of somebody that is no longer there. And adding that extra chorus really brings it on home in that big last note.